From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good Monday evening. I'm Penn State student meteorologist Lexi from the Campus Weather Service. And we had an absolutely fantastic day out there, especially for the middle of November. This is right here in Altoona. Things are pretty hard to argue with. Plenty of sunshine, relatively mild temperatures at 57 degrees. There is a little bit of a breeze out of the west at 50 miles an hour, making things feel maybe a little bit more fall-like. But other than that, pretty hard to argue with out there. And we can see that trend really all across the Commonwealth, down into the 50s for most of the region. Pittsburgh actually got a little bit warmer today, up to 60 degrees for their high. But over on the eastern side of the state, we stayed quite a bit cooler. There was a little bit of precipitation up on the northeastern side of the state, which is why they didn't quite get as high as, say, State College or Bradford or Dubois. So that was our temperatures for today, and really all across the United States. You can see that there's a little bit of a warm pocket here over the Nebraska, Canada area, and this is going to be moving its way towards us, which is going to be very nice, and it'll give us a little bit of a midweek warm-up. Now, in terms of precipitation, I talked about a little bit of precipitation over the northeastern side of the state today, but really all across the Commonwealth, it was very nice, very clear, and not too much to talk about. Now, in terms of kind of the pressure setup over the northeast right now, there's a high pressure out over the Midwest, and then back over behind me, there's a low pressure just barely off the coast. Now, the difference in pressures between this high and low is pretty vast. We have a whole bunch of isobars in between, and that's going to make things feel very breezy as we transition from today into tomorrow. We're really going to feel those gusts start to pick up, and then that'll be replaced by a high pressure, which will kind of calm things down a little bit. But now these gusts for tomorrow, we're talking about up into the 15, 20 mile an hour region. This is early in the morning when we're really in between that high and the low. Look at this, in State College, 19 miles per hour, Harrisburg 20, Scranton 22 miles an hour. So it's going to get breezy and almost a little bit uncomfortable out there tomorrow morning. But by the evening, this will kind of pass its way through and will be replaced by much more cooler and comfortable temperatures. Now, looking ahead to Wednesday, we'll see similar temps, partly cloudy conditions throughout the day. Into Thursday, we'll really clear out, and that's when we'll see some warmer temperatures start to creep their way into the area. And then Friday, this is when we lose some of that sunshine. We have rain that'll move into the area along with a cold front, and it'll stick around into the later/early morning hours on Saturday. So Friday into Saturday is when we might see some precipitation move its way through, and then we'll cool down right afterwards. Now, looking ahead into that nice week of vacation for Thanksgiving, we do kind of have a little bit of a warm-up in store. This is our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. Temps will be slightly above average here on the eastern side of the U.S., which for any of our non-November snow lovers, this is a good sign for you. Now, for tonight, we're going to keep things relatively cool with a low of 37 degrees. We'll be mostly clear with a little bit of a breeze coming out of the west. And then tomorrow, this is when things will really start to ramp up. We'll see a high of 51 degrees. Lots of sunshine, but it's going to be breezy out there, like I said. Keep an eye out for those somewhat stronger wind gusts that can make things a little bit uncomfortable. Now, here's a look at that 7-day forecast. We have lots of 50s in the forecast for the work week. And then once we hit Saturday and Sunday, this is when things will start to cool down. After that cold front passes, then we'll drop down into the high 40s. All in all, not too bad, but be sure to enjoy the 50s and even this 160-degree day while it's still around, because we don't know if we'll see it one more time in November. With that, have a fantastic Monday night.